is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
And good evening and welcome to Clarion Area High School tonight. It is the North Clarion Wolves and the Clarion Area Bobcats here on Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball here on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski along with the Governor Bob Dunkel, Chase Steinman, and Tyler Oakes all here this evening. We're on the Carly Tire pregame show, part of this Laurel Eye Clinic basketball. Bob, these are two teams at the top of the division in the Keystone Shortway Conference North. North Clarion at 4-1, 10-5 overall. Union's at 4-1, 8-6 overall. Clarion's at 4-1 and 9-7 overall. So these are huge games. We're going to have this one tonight, and hopefully on Friday night we'll have that Clarion Union game to see who's going to kind of shake out to be the top team in this North Division, with the season really starting to wrap up here pretty soon.
Well, think about this, partner. I know a number of the schools out there already having senior night festivities. So that's the point we are in the season. Of course, just around the corner as well will be that KSAC Championship, a little different format this year. We may talk about that here as the game unfolds. But so this season's been flying by. We're in the month of February already. You know, right now your team better be gelling, should be gelling. You should be playing top-notch basketball. Right now, this is where you want to start and catch your second wind, if you will, because you're coming into that home stretch. You need to start and worry about playoff seedings. You know, obviously the KSAC title certainly is a factor for a number of these squads as well. But more importantly, I think you got to look at that big picture, playing perhaps for a district title.
All right, we're going to take our first time out here of the evening. We're going to come back. We'll have more here in the Carly Tire pregame show. We'll look at players to watch, Governor's Keys, starting lineups. It's all on the way. And it is Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball tonight. It is North Clarion here at Clarion Area. And it's right here on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel here with you. Charlie Tire Pregame Show, part of Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball here on the EYT Media Network. And when we take a look at some of these players in this ball game tonight, Bob, of course, for North Clarion, they come in here tied with the Clarion Area Bobcats team. They can play a lot of defense. They beat Clarion earlier in the season up there at North Clarion. It was very early. It was right before Christmas time. So it's going to be interesting to see what has changed with these teams coming into this one here tonight.
You'll talk to a number of coaches, and they certainly don't forget the first time they faced an opponent, but they want to grow, and they've changed things up a little bit since then. Obviously, I've talked about it many times. We break down the basketball season. Look, you have what's prior to the Christmas tournaments, you have what's directly after, and then you have, of course, your playoff run team, basically. But in the end, you're going to use that as a learning opportunity, and you're going to change some things up. Look, you found some things that certainly as the season unfolded that you're really doing better than what you expected, and there's some things that you need some room for improvement on. So you're going to see a little bit of that. You're going to see adjustments made. I think what's fantastic is, of course, these are two young coaches, and obviously Scott Fox, I call him young. He's only young age-wise, and a wealth of experience, really. And, of course, we know what his resume is all about. That last year, very successful run to the Western Finals.
All right, we'll take one more time out. We're going to come back here. We'll go to the Governor's Keys to the game. We have the starting lineups coming up as well. Also want to thank the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank, a big sponsor of North Clarion Athletics here on the EYT Media Network. Great sponsors as always. And we're going to take that break. We'll be back with more for you. Laurel Clinic District 9 basketballs on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Can afford a gorgeous custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker LLC is currently hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, assembler, and forklift operators. For more information, visit UFPI.com/careers.
Back here at Clarion Area High School. It is the Carly Tire Pregame Show, part of Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball here on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel, Chase Steinman, Tyler Oakes over there on the camera. Is he? He's fighting with the crowd already. Look at that. He's pushing them around. Just kidding.
Trying to draw blood. We haven't even had tip-off yet.
No, we have not. And, Bob, we look at some of the Governor's Keys to the game brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. What do you think each of these teams need to do tonight to come out with a win?
Look, I think it's very important for North Clarion to come in here and control the paint. I think you want to challenge this Bobcat squad because they can shoot the threes, but they're not quite as comfortable in that three-point land really as I think Coach Scott Fox would like to see them. So challenge them in the paint. Also want to dominate the boards. A couple of times we had Clarion this year where they had a little bit of struggles, and those struggles took place whenever they just didn't rebound well. And in order to win a ball game, you have to rebound well offensively and defensively. I think certainly that's got to be one of your biggest keys in the ball game. Finally, I think you want to challenge the defense of this Bobcat squad. See how you match up, take advantage, and it's going to be a little bit of a game of chess as the game unfolds. Make adjustments during the course of the ball game. Now for Clarion, I think the big key is get Christian Simcoe rolling early. He leads the team in scoring at a very high points per game average. Again, feed him because what will tend to happen is the rest of the offense will respond accordingly. In other words, you then want to go into key number 2, which is a share the wealth offensively philosophy. You want to get Dawson Smale, Gabe Simcoe, and Devin Lauer, all those guys involved because that'll balance the offense out a little bit. Also makes things a little more difficult for this North Clarion defense. And finally, I think the defense needs to come up with some big plays. They got to manufacture a few turnovers in this ball game. I think certainly contest an awful lot of the buckets. You got to do the little things right. You don't have to be a superstar. You don't have to come in and block 15 shots or anything crazy like that. Take care of business. If you can do those things, it should bode very well for you tonight.
All right, again, those Governor's Keys to the game were brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. And tonight, too, we kind of made a switch here as we threw Tyler out. We brought Chase up here to run the video portion. Chase, I'm going to bring you up here. You're a young guy. You're a senior over at Venango Catholic High School, but you know an awful lot about all this video stuff. You do a fantastic job.
He's not a young guy. He's a fifth-year senior. Didn't you know that?
Well, it could very well be. And Chase, you've come into a situation where you got to work with two really, really old men up here. But what's it been like? How's everything been going?
I mean, it's been awesome. Of course, you guys have lots of wealth in the whole basketball sport. So working with you guys, it is an honor. And, of course, looks like Tyler's zooming in on us now.
Yeah, he is. We're waving. We're having a good time.
No, it's been
and
great.
I think we just broke the
camera.
Yeah.
So.
No, we appreciate it. One of the challenges that we talk about, Mike and I off the air a lot, is getting young people involved in the game. And sometimes there's some interest in it, but once they find out all the work involved, that ends rather quickly. But no, it's been a fun ride having you with us this season. And hopefully you're going to stick around some and we're going to get your feet a little wet maybe in football season next year.
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right. And taking a look here at our starting lineups in the ball game tonight. Starting lineups are brought to you by Janney Montgomery Scott. For North Clarion, the Wolves, it is Hartle, Dom, Schmader, Byers, and Sliker. And for Clarion area, it'll be Lauer, Alston, Simcoe, that's Christian Simcoe, Gabe Simcoe, and Dawson Smale. Those are the starters here. Again, North Clarion comes into the contest at 10-5 overall, 4-1 in the KSAC North. For Clarion area, they are 9-7 overall and 4-1 in the KSAC North. They are tied with Union for that top spot, and there will be a semifinal round in the KSAC championships this year. So these teams are fighting. They're clawing away. They want an opportunity to play for that KSAC championship. So these games this week are very, very important. We'll take another timeout. We're going to break quickly. We're going to come back. We'll have the anthem and starting lineups as announced on the floor here from Clarion High School. And you're watching Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball right here on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Beverage Air, a leading manufacturer of refrigeration equipment for over 75 years, is currently hiring for immediate openings in our Brookville facility. For more information or to apply, visit beverageair.com/careers.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Back here at Clarion Area High School. Just about a minute away from the start here of this one. North Clarion and the Clarion Area Bobcats. The Wolves and the Bobcats getting set to do battle here. Laurel Clinic District 9 basketball. And we are in the Charlie Tire pregame show. And again, want to thank all of our pregame sponsors for our drive to the game. Clarion Ford, Haskell House for our equipment. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning for the players to watch. Oaks Building Supply for what's at stake. Gatesman's Auto Body, the Governor's Keys, and Janney Montgomery Scott with those starting lineups. Also want to thank the First United National Bank, the Fund Bank, and they are a great sponsor of all of the North Clarion sports right here on the EYT Media Network. Now we're going to go down to get set here. We'll have our anthem coming up. We'll have the Clarion Area Pep Band here. They'll be performing for us, and it's all on the way here. We'll get nice and quiet. you go, national anthem here at Clarion Area High School. Team introductions coming up here momentarily. See if our starters match up to the ones that'll be coming out. I'm usually wrong.
You've got an 80% accuracy rate. You're better than most weather guys. That's the good news.
Everybody's kind of worried, too. We are under that winter storm warning now. A lot of schools you want to be checking. We either have early dismissals tomorrow or cancellations. You can check that at exploreClarion.com at any time.
And I'm sure that should there be an early dismissal, you'll be so dedicated, you'll take care of all kinds of paperwork and go through your up-and-coming daily plans, learning plans. I know how you work. That's good.
Hargan Raider out there, Byers is out there, and we'll get you set up here for North Clarion. As we were gabbing, I wasn't paying attention. Bob.
Well, in the defense, they left their warm-up jerseys on, most of the guys. So got a couple of them, but didn't get them all. So got to wait till the jersey comes off to confirm identity. As again, this is our first opportunity to see this North Clarion squad. See girls quite a bit this season. First opportunity to see the boys.
Coach Ewing Musa of the North Clarion Wolves. Scott Fox, now his team being introduced. Lauer out there. Simcoe, Alston. Smale. And finally Christian Simcoe, the leader on this team as far as scoring. And I'll tell you what, he can really put on a show too. We've watched him this year several times. See this Clarion team back in action on Friday night as the Bobcats will go down to Union to take on the Golden Knights down in the dungeon down there. All these teams knotted up at 4-1 in the Northern Division.
Like the other two players for North Clarion, that would be Aiden Hartle and Caleb Wilbert.
Okay, so just about set to go here. Tip-off is brought to you by Heater Lumber Company. There's the jump controlled by North Clarion. That's Hartle with the basketball as he works it up the court here. Schmader back over to Hartle. They play some catch just underway. First quarter is the Kales Kitchens first. Shot taken is good by Hartle, left side. It's a three-pointer.
No doubt about that one. That was taken from the 800 center.
Smale over to Lauer.
Then you can see that defense really not allowing much penetration towards the paint.
Dumped into the paint. Simcoe has it knocked away. Here comes Hartle with the basketball. Hartle up top of the key. 3-0 North Clarion. They won the first meeting between the two teams. That was back in December. We're going to have a kick called here at Clarion High School, and since we're at Clarion, we will refer to that as the Vandermeer.
No doubt about that. Official right on top, easily making the call.
Hartle works it up top. It's handed off here to Dom. Back to the left side. Schmader driving on the baseline, passes it off, kicks it back out, back up top it goes. Hargan Raiders shots off the mark, no good. Fight for the basketball, but it goes out of bounds. And it goes to Clarion area.
And on no points that drive, but a nice little example of being patient, allowing your offense to work the ball. You got the shot and couldn't get it to fall. Took time off the clock, an opportunity which Clarion will not have to score on you.
Lauer controls at the front of the scorers table. Up top to Simcoe, to Christian Simcoe. Shot in the paint, no good. But the rebound ripped away, stolen, and the shot good by Lauer.
Yeah, Lauer over the last couple of weeks, Mike, he's been that guy, right place, right time, gets those shots to fall. And it's not by coincidence.
Trying to dump it into the paint. Another kick called on the Clarion defense. 3-2 are in Bob's World. Trace to Dose.
I'm waiting for someone to ask, really, if I am fluent.
Ball tipped, ball loose. Who's going to get it? It's a Hargan Raider. His shot no good. It was not Hargan Raider, excuse me. That was Byers in the paint. Byers is fouled to go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, good job there by Byers. He knows what's going to happen. He's got to bait the defender a little bit, gets him to bite. as they ring up Dawson Smale with that foul. Cole Byers at the line. Shot is up and good. Money in the bank. Free throw shooting will win you an awful lot of ball games, and usually draw some direct parallels. Teams successful from the free throw line, successful wins and losses. As that shot falls as well.
Byers gets those points. 5-2 here. North Clarion, pressure put on. Bobcats trying to get through it. They do to Alston. And travel's going to be called on Gabe Simcoe. Be a turnover.
Yeah, good job there by Hargenrader. Hargenrader creates traffic, and again, that creates the travel. Talk about it constantly. Sometimes you don't have to be do anything fancy. You just got to create a little bit of traffic.
Well, up top, that is Hartle with the basketball. Kicks it over to Schmader. Back to Hartle. He'll pump the three-pointer. It's on the way. It's no good. Rebound by Smale. Here's Smale pushing it up the court here for the Bobcats. Kicks it to Lauer. Lauer on the baseline. Lauer back out to Smale. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Ball tipped into the paint. Tipped around. There's Christian Simcoe. And they're going to call the foul from behind. I think they're going to get Hargenrader on this one.
Yeah, he doesn't like the call. Thought he got all ball. The official felt otherwise. As Christian Simcoe goes to the line looking for his first points in the ball game.
Actually going to say that's on Byers. It was either Byers or Hargenrader.
I thought by the initial shot is good. Thought by the initial reaction the call would go the other way. Thought they were going to ring that up on Hargenrader. Of course they didn't. That shot, no good.
Rebound is by Daum and kicks it to Hartle. Here we go, 5:20 to go here in this first quarter. Kells Kitchens first. Hartle over to Schmader, fires the shot. It's on the way, no good, and the rebound by Smale. Smale, again, pushing it up the court here for the Bobcats, trying to get out of that pressure. Flowers going to be fouled. They will get Schmader on this one.
Yeah, it's one of the downsides of applying that pressure defense. You may pick up the occasional extra foul, but the risk is certainly worth the reward. You manufacture an awful lot of turnovers.
2-point advantage here for North Clarion here in this first stanza. Glad you could be with us tonight here on the EYT Media Network. Alston into Christian Simcoe. Simcoe's shot in the paint, rolls around, goes, and we're tied at 5.
If you give Simcoe that type of real estate, Mike, it'll make you pay all night.
Schmader into the paint. Byers kept it somehow without walking. Good job. Here's Hartle back up top. Schmader, three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Fight for the basketball. It's Smale, another big rebound. Said that quite a bit already in this first quarter.
Smale's done a fantastic job on the boards. It's all about positioning.
Bounce pass into Simcoe. Basket good by Gabe Simcoe, and it's 7-5 Clarion.
A huge confidence-building shot right there. Transition game working very effective for the Bobcats tonight.
Schmader driving into the lane, kicks it back up top to Hartle. Here's Hartle into the corner. Comes up to Daum. Down to the left side. Schmader, three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Fight for the ball in the paint. Comes back out to Hargenrader, driving in the lane. It's blocked away by Lauer. Here comes Smale. Smale takes it to the hoop. It's off the mark. The ball's tipped, goes out of bounds. It should stay Clarion basketball. 3:49 to go.
And again, good job by the officials working together to get the call right.
Ball comes in. Gets away. Hargenrader takes the ball, and the shot is no good. Rebound underneath. Hartle put back is good, and we're tied at 7.
Hartle now 5 points in the ball game.
Ball up top. Free throw line. Simcoe. Ball loose. Who's going to come out with it? Gapes up him. Nope, it's back into the hands of Schmader. Boy, it's exchanged hands a bunch of times. Hartle works it down the court. Ball comes back up top. Lost. Picked back up Hargenrader. Long shot taken, no good by Hartle. Comes out into Simcoe's hand.
That shot was taken from Reese Brady.
Christian Simcoe driving, puts up the shot, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound Schmader. Here we go back the other way. We're tied at 7. Schmader in the lane, goes around the defense. The shot no good. Ball tipped out, down the court, and it's Christian Simcoe with the layup on the other end, and it's 9-7. Going to be one of those games tonight, Governor. I'll tell you what, back and forth.
Could be one of those last man standing scenarios.
Hartle. Schmader and Hartle playing catch up top. Ball to the right side. Hartle in the lane, jump stop, kicks it over to Harkin. Raider shot off the side of the rim, no good. Foul's going to be called. And if that's on Byers, that'll be his second.
He may be getting a break soon. As Andrew Kastner looking forward to coming in the game, they had to remind him, hey, take that shirt off first.
Quick timeout, just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 9-7 the score. Kale's Kitchen's first quarter, and timeouts are brought to you by Gatesman Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We got the band in the background as they're getting the crowd all
It's your
fired up.
ATV, your camper,
Plenty of room. Keep it coming.
your boat,
Keep dumping water, me boy.
or whatever your big kid toy may be. Make sure you protect it. Carrier Insurance Agency will help establish a policy to protect your ATV, camper, boat, motorcycle, or any auto insurance coverage you may need. Receive your free quote at Carrier Insurance Agency in front of Tractor Supply and Clarion or CarrierInsuranceCares.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our retirement income advisor.
All right, right back to action we go. Lauer works it down the court here for the Bobcats. Here's Smale. So Lauer pumps it from the right side. Good by Lauer. 12-7.
Taken from downtown Shippenville. That'll be 5 out of Lauer.
Ball stolen away. Christian Simcoe goes the other way. Layup. It's good, and it's 14-7. The Bobcats jump up by 7. 7-0 run by Clarion area.
Nice little run in case the defense manufacturing turnovers, taking advantage of every little mistake, and it's going to turn over once again to Clarion area. Ran out of real estate on that one.
Bobcats will bring it in bounds. 14-7, a minute 25 to go here in the first. Smale up top to Quinn. Back over to Smale. Here's Smale. Takes the shot from the right side. It's good. 16-7. It was 7-7 just about a minute ago. Ball to the corner, into the paint. Foul called here on Smale.
Just a little too much contact. 16-7 lead here by the Bobcats. Nice little mini run. But Mike, that is actually second foul on Dawson Smale here.
Foul.
Foul will be called against North Clarion. Going up top.
Yeah,
Simcoe.
offensive.
Making a great play defensively, but contact made with him.
Hargan Raider will be rung up for the foul here. Lauer works it up the court here for the Bobcats. Simcoe. Push is called up top. It's going to go the other way. They're going to call the foul. So here this is rung up on.
I believe they're going to get Derek Smale, I think.
Yep. An illegal pick up top is what it looked like. So 45 seconds. been a fast-paced game no matter what. Hartle works it up top. Here's Hartle with 25 seconds. Ball out to the corner, back up top to Hartle. 18 seconds. Ball tipped. Tipped again. Back up to Schmader. 10 seconds. Into the paint, Hargenrader. Back out, Schmader. Three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Ball loose in the paint. 2 seconds. 1 second. Fight for the ball. That's going to be the quarter. 16-7. Clarion leads after one. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Laurel Athletic District 9 basketball. Explore Clarion, D9Sports.com.
J&J Trailers and Equipment Sales on Route 66 in Shippensville is your one-stop trailer shop for all things trailers. J&J stocks over 70 trailers at a time of all shapes and sizes, including enclosed cargos, equipment haulers, utility trailers, tilt trailers, and dump trailers. Reputable brands include CarMate, Sport Haven, PJ, Liberty, and Wells Cargo. If you are looking for the most dependable trailers on the market, backed by the industry's best warranty, choose J&J Trailers and Equipment Sales. Trailers that work for a living.
Whether it's your ATV, your camper,
Plenty of room. Keep it coming.
your boat,
Keep dumping water, me boy.
or whatever your big kid toy may be, make sure you protect it. Carrier Insurance Agency will help establish a policy to protect your ATV, camper, boat, motorcycle, or any auto insurance coverage you may need. Receive your free quote at Carrier Insurance Agency in front of Tractor Supply and Clarion or ClarionInsuranceCares.com.
All right, we're going right back to action here at Clarion Area High School. It is 16-7 Clarion Area after one. We now go to the Next Step Therapy second quarter. Ball up top. Smale. Flower with it now. Flower has the ball tipped. It goes out of bounds, and it stays. Clarion basketball. Good tip out of bounds there by Hartle.
The Bobcats right now, Mike, they have an opportunity really to extend this lead. They're on quite a run here. 9-0 run.
Flower. Ball lost up top, picked up by Quinn. Now to Smale. Smale to Simcoe. Simcoe drives it open right up. That lane opened up on the left side, and he gets the basket. It's 18-7.
Mike, that's the second time that lane has got that big for him. And again, if you give him that kind of roasted, he'll take advantage of it all night.
So Clarion Area by 11. Ball to the right side, and it is lost out of bounds. That was a Carl.
We haven't talked about it as much this season as perhaps some of the other seasons, but usually if you see a team, you can almost read between the lines a little bit. If you see a team lose a game or a team not playing as close as what you would expect to see, it's because the offense goes cold on them. And, there'll be a momentary lull, and we've had a lull now for North Clarion. It's a block, almost a travel committed, but the block occurred prior.
It was pretty close.
To travel. But what happens is this offensive lull, you have to score points, and all of a sudden you look up. At one point it was a 7-all ball game. Now it's 18-7.
Foul's called on Ethan Carl. It's the fifth here against North Clarion in the quarter, or the half, I should say. Smale to inbound. Does so. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched that time by Costner. Well, I'm thinking Costner. Is that? Nope, it's Andrew. Up top, here's Brinkley. Over to Quinn. Quinn driving into the lane, lost the basketball, picks it back up top to Brinkley, controlled by Smale at the center circle. Now Christian Simcoe. Simcoe driving, puts up the shot. It's good by Simcoe.
Nice job. That's just pure muscle on the part of Christian Simcoe as he gets his shot to fall. He's got 11 points now in the ballgame.
20-7. Clarion leads by 13. It was 7-7. North Clarion has yet to score since about the 2-minute mark in that first quarter. Deep shot taken. It's on the way. It's off the mark. And it comes out here to Quinn.
Like, this defense has done an outstanding job of pushing the North Clarion offense out to the perimeter. You know, last week Clarion and Red Bank, however, the difference in that ball game, they hit 17 3-pointers. North Clarion is not on pace to hit 17 so far. And really, again, this defense is saying, look, we don't want you to try and score in the paint. If you're going to score on us, it's got to be behind the 3-point line. They've done a great job of it so far. But ultimately, you got to put your head down, I think, drive it into the paint. Either they're going to foul you or you're going to have an increased opportunity to get a shot to fall.
Schmader and Hartle playing some catch up top. Clarion's defense, that 3-2 zone defense, forcing North Clarion out of the paint. Ball comes down, shot taken on the baseline. That is off the mark. And the rebound is by Smale. He'll kick it out here to Gabe Simcoe.
Byproduct of the zone, of course. You get a great job to rebound it, and Simcoe goes strong to the hoop. Should get the shot to fall. He does. He's got 2, opportunity to make it 3.
So old Christian Simcoe going to the line for that old-time 3-point play. That was a good drive. This right, strong in.
It was, and you can see loves to go to that left side. Likes to muscle up from that side. Officials making sure everybody is aware. Just a one-shot foul. Shots up, and it falls. 14 now for Christian Simcoe.
Hartle will work it up the court here for North Clarion. Again, these teams are all tied on top of the Northern Division with identical records of 4-1. It's Union, North Clarion, and Clarion Area. Clarion Area with the upper hand in this one right now. The ball dumped into the paint, kicked back out, bounced back into the paint. Shot taken on the baseline. Good by Schmader. Those are the first points for North Clarion in roughly about almost 6 minutes of play.
It's been a long drought, and that's a shot. And it was a good job of working the ball, being patient, getting it into the paint.
That ball loose. Alston had it knocked away, but Clarion Area keeps control. Here's Lauer with it on the left side. Lauer dumps it into Christian Simcoe. Simcoe shot good. He waited for the defense to go by. Good fake in his 25-9 Clarion.
Yeah, not his first day at the rodeo with a fake like that. And, you know, you have to chip away if you're North Clarion. Be patient here.
Right underneath. Good pass underneath to Ethan Carl. He'll get the 2, and it's 25-11.
Great example of being patient. You didn't have to wait very long. The shot opened up. They'll break down defensively. Gets you back within 14.
Pass underneath. Smale takes the shot. No good. Ripped away. Alston just ripped it right out of there. Ball goes off of Simcoe, but over to Smale and back up top to Lauer. Offense resets here for the Bobcats.
Well, this is where you can display a little patience of your own. If you're Clarion Area, you're in the driver's seat. The shot's there, take it.
Smale drive to the hoop. The shot is
kind
good.
of like that.
And that was, Christian Simcoe, not Smale. 27-11.
Simcoe up to 18 now.
Foul called here on Clarion. That'll be just their 4th. Looks like maybe Derek Smale get nailed on this one. That'll be his 2nd, I believe. Nope, this is 1st. Ball to Hartle. Hartle just works the top of the key. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay North Clarion basketball. Byers checks back in here for the Wolves. You had a really good Wolf foul last year, and maybe you ought to think about folks hear that again.
See, your brain is getting twisted because you actually said that a couple weeks ago. It was on the ride up. If you're going to tell a lie, you got to have a good memory.
Absolutely. It's the foul call there. And going up to the line here will be Schmader to shoot a couple.
That's why I tell everybody.
I just figured you'd forget.
I tell everybody, oh no. I tell everybody, you see, I'm fat and old, don't have a good memory, so that's why there's no use in me trying to lie. I can't keep it up. So Schmader at the line. His shot is up and good. 27-12 ball game now. It's Colin Schmader at the line. Releases, shots off the mark.
Rebounds pulled down by Smale. 3 minutes to go here in this next step therapy second quarter. Clarion area in control. Here's a shot by Smale. It's off the mark. Battle for the ball. And Smale gets it back over. Shot taken off the mark. And the rebound by Hartle. Here's Hartle getting the break started here for North Clarion. He'll slow it down. It looked like he wanted to get things moving. Ball tipped. Alston with the steal. Here's Alston going the other way. Alston into the lane, passes it off, but a foul's going to be called on the floor. It'll be the 7th. And that's going to send Alston up to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
For Alston, he's looking for his first points in the ball game. Shot is up and no good. No contact here by Clarion, so we'll go the other way. Again, North Clarion looking to cut into that deficit, 15-point deficit right now.
Shot taken by Hartles off the mark. Rebound in the paint, and the charge called here on Alston.
It's a play there.
Not much he could do.
You know, it's just one of those deals. So, you know, a couple players going after a ball. Really too much contact. Great opportunity here for North Clarion. Would love to get points off of this.
2:24 to go here in this first half. Steal on the inbound by Lauer. Lauer kicks it ahead to Alston. Alston shot good, and it's 29-12.
Perfectly executed transition play.
17-point lead for Clarion. Hargenrader driving, lost the ball, stolen away by Alston. Just under 2 minutes. Clarion has outscored North Clarion 22-5. That reverse layup good. Make it 24-5 since the game was tied at 7 back in quarter number 1. And we'll have a timeout taken. We'll break 2, 1:41 to go here in the first half. 31-12, Clarion leads, and you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball on exploreClarion at D9sports.com.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Right back here at Clarion Area High School. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel with you, and it is a 31-12 Clarion lead here in this one over North Clarion. Boys basketball action tonight on the EYT Media Network.
Mike, we do have a Zocker Motors scoreboard update. It is Keystone 25, Karn City 20, quarter number 3. Again, that's a Zocker Motors scoreboard update.
And at 41 to go here in this stanza, it's a next step therapy second. We'll have our halftime show on the way, and also want to thank the First United National Bank, big sponsor of North Clarion Athletics here on the EYT Media Network. Hartle over to Hargenrader, back up top to Hartle. He works it in the paint around the defense. Nice move by Hartle in the basket.
Excellent move that time. And that's what I'm saying, Mike. You have to drive strong to the paint. So they're going to open up or they're going to foul you.
Lauer takes the shot. Good. Lauer fakes to the right, took it right to the hole, and it's 33-14.
That move is vintage Mike Kalinowski. Old school.
Hartle on the other end. Up top to Hargenrader. To the left side, and the ball tipped in the paint. Out of bounds, stays North Clarion basketball, just under a minute to go. Big game here in the north, and so far Clarion area has been in control. We're tied at 7 at one point, but it's been all Clarion area since then. Hargan Raider up top out to Hartle. Hartle wanted to fake and try to take that shot, but he drives instead, puts up the runner, rattles the cage, it doesn't go. Rebound in the paint to put back, that's no good. Ball comes out, rebound kicked back out. That shot taken by Carl, that's no good. And in the paint, that's Alston with the ball, but it's stolen away. And an over and back is going to be called here on North Clarion. Not much you could do there. That really wasn't their fault. It's just how the ball kind of bounced and found himself in no man's land.
Victim of circumstance, if you will. Yeah, typically I always say set up for the last shot, but if it's there, take it.
Bauer driving, double team, ball's loose, comes back out to Christian Simcoe. Simcoe, we're going to have the foul called up top. That's going to go on Byers. And up to the line will be Christian Simcoe here to shoot the 1-on-1. Drake Irwin checks in for North Clarion.
Shot is up and off the mark.
Irwin gets the rebound, kicks it to Hartle. Hartle, and now Hargan Raider controls. Hartle into the lane. Tried to dump it down into the paint, but it's tipped out of bounds by Clarion. 10 seconds.
Important here, want to get points. This is a confidence-building shot going into the locker room.
Ball kicked out to the corner. Shot taken is on the way, and it's good on the right side by Hargan Raider, and it's 33-17. Now Clarion at the buzzer. It's off the front of the rim, no good. So 33-17 is where we stand here at halftime. We will take a timeout. We're going to come back out. We'll have halftime show festivities on the way. It is 33-17 Clarion here at the half, and you're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball and explore ClarionD9Sports.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
We're here, making it safer to save today. As we all adjust our home, it's why our website is so informative, enabling you to buy online or by phone. That's why we limit shoppers and
Back here at Clarion Area High School, 33-17 is our halftime score. Clarion leads North Clarion. It's a little piece there. I recorded that, got that, Bob. Remember when you were playing guitar with that band in high school? There it is.
I hear you.
Bring back some memories, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, I don't have anywhere near the ability to be that good.
If you look on your screen there, you can see they're playing the duck game here at Clarion. I guess whoever gets closest to the duck in the middle wins the prize. And you can see them still trying. Tyler's got the camera down there. There's some close ones. Boy, there's still a bunch of ducks coming. I wouldn't want to clean all those up.
Now they do a fantastic job. I know they have an awful lot of success with that fundraiser here.
Well, we are in the First United National Bank halftime show. The Fun Bank, do want to thank them again. Big sponsor for North Clarion games and also our halftime show sponsor. Bob, how do those Red Bank Chevrolet stats stack up?
As we look at North Clarion, Mike, it is Aiden Hartle leading the way, 7 points. 3 points each out of Colin Schmader, as well as Zealand Hargan Raider, and 2 points out of Ethan Carl and Cole Byers. As a team, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, have connected on 2 3-pointers in this one. For Clarion area, well, Christian Simcoe, outstanding ball game tonight. 18 points out of Simcoe. Lauer contributing 9, 2 points each out of Dawson Smale, Gabe Simcoe, and Ryan Alston. As a team, Mike, the only weakness here, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, did connect on one three-pointer, but again, you got to be pleased you're up here in a 33-17 ball game at the half.
Pretty surprising, too, when you look at this one. Thought it was going to be closer at the beginning. 7-7 is where we started. But Clarion area able to start pulling away, really pouring it on after that. When they were tied at 7, Clarion just went on that big run. So we'll take another break. We're going to come back. We'll have the Governor's Keys to the second half on the way. We're in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank halftime show. Clarion up here at the half. And you're watching Laurel I Clinic District 9 basketball and Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Hey Julie, nice deck! Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave, you've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School, 33-17. We're in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank halftime show. Clarion Area in control here in this one. And time now for the Governor's Keys to the second half here, brought to you. Oh, who was our sponsor again? It's Gatesman's Auto Body. I should know that by now, but I forget.
You've only done this a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
You're advancing age, why? You know.
There was a guy coming up here. I'm like, is Bob getting arrested again?
Nah.
Not this time.
No need to worry about that. No, okay. Well, let's go back to the keys here. Let's take care of business at hand, Mike. So, obviously, North Clarion trails here by 16. I think it's very important. Come on, just play your kind of game. You didn't get in that deficit in a matter of a couple minutes. You're not going to get out of it. Be patient. Be selective on your shots. Take it strong to the paint. You absolutely have to. You noticed, Mike, from the midway point on in quarter number 2 till the tail end, they had success by driving it strong to the hoop. It doesn't matter which player you elect to drive or to take that ball to the hoop, but you have to do that. Now, eventually, you can go back to that three-point shot, but if you try and get back in the ball game on three-point shots, that deficit will continue to grow. Sometimes it is your night in three-point land. Sometimes it is not. You have connected on 2 of them tonight, but if you're going to attempt that many shots from there, the percentage has to be a little bit higher. Take what the defense gives you. Now, obviously, speaking of defense, just get back, try and manufacture a few turnovers, try and get back in that transition game defensively. And obviously, you got to come down with some more boards. I think Clarion has been dominant, really offensively and defensively with the boards. You got to get a few of those. You're not going to win that battle each and every time, but you got to hang in there, and you just have to come down with a few. And if you can do that, you're going to chip away at that 16-point deficit. Now, for your Clarion, really don't change anything, I don't think, on the defensive side, but keep your foot on the accelerator offensively. Try not to get in foul trouble. I think you want to try and put this game away, because the longer you let a team, there's a reason why North Clarion has the record they do coming in here, Mike. You let them hang around, I'm sure that they're going to make a ball game scare you, and perhaps even come away with a win.
Well, there you go. Governor's Keys to the Game, again, brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. And, well, we're getting set here for the start of this third quarter. That'll wrap up the First United National Bank halftime show. Clarion's band finishing up here.
Clarion awaiting some last-minute instructions before they take the court. Big key, absolute biggest key here this first 30, 45 seconds. Avoid the slow start.
So North Clarion will get the basketball as we start this third quarter. Third quarter is brought to you by Penn State DuBois. Or in Bob's world, not going to say it.
Yeah, you kind of wore that bridge out of it a little bit.
I'm going to come up with something different. Shot taken, Hartle off the back of the rim, it's no good. Rebound, saved, and dumped into the paint. Byers has it blocked from behind, but the putback is good by Schmader. 33-19.
And nice job, Schmader, being Johnny on the spot, gets the shot to fall. Give him 5 in the ball game.
35-19.
Smale now, 4 points in the ball game with that shot.
And drive in the paint. Hartle got it to go with the runner.
14 now with that shot. The deficit, that is.
Alston driving, tried to dump it down. And 3 seconds is called in the paint. Someone was camping out down there. They put in the stakes and the tent and everything.
There's nothing wrong.
You always know there is when you see some of those calls that you haven't seen in a while. Here's a long shot taken by Schmader up top. That's a three-pointer, and it's 35-24. Lead is back to 11 here.
Again, just like that, taking advantage, getting a couple shots to fall.
Simcoe driving. Puts up the shot, no good off the side of the rim. Put back, though. That is good. Gabe Simcoe. North Clarion works the ball. Clarion area in that 3-2 zone. Hartle, deep shot, no good. Rebound by Smale. Smale pushing it up the court here for Clarion.
Clarion likes to be a little on the patient side now by slowing it down just a tad.
Shot taken by Christian Simcoe, no good. Rebound. Schmader almost had it taken away, and then he's going to dump it down the court. That's Hargenrader. Hargenrader with the layup. It's good, and it's 37-26.
Well, there's the transition we talked about. Hargenrader, 5 points now. And all of a sudden, don't look now, Mike, 9-point ball game. 11-point ball game, excuse me.
You pick on me.
I looked back, I'm like, wait, that's not 9.
Shot taken on the baseline. Foul's going to be called here. I think they're going to get Hartle with his hand in the cookie jar, and we'll get some shots from Gabe Simcoe.
Gabe Simcoe has 4 points in the ball game. Officials make sure everybody realizes this is a 2-shot foul. First one is up and out of the net. Makes it a 38-26 ball game. Shot is up and good.
Lead back to 12. Hargenrader controls. top to Schmader. Hargenrader playing some catch. Hargenrader with the drive and gets the shot. Leads back to 11.
Hargenrader quietly up to 7 points in the ball game. It was just Hartle as the team lead at 9.
Simcoe dumped it down. And a foul will be called. We're going to get some shots here.
Dawson Smale will head to the line.
It's like looking to say is
Smale will take his time here, releases, hits the front of the iron, no good. Free throw shooting now, not the strong suit of Clarion tonight. They're 4 of 8. That shot's good.
Penn State DuBois, third quarter here on the EYT Media Network. Clarion area leads by 12 here on North Clarion. Both teams at the top of the KSAC North. Here's the shot taken by Schmader. 3-pointers off the mark. Rebound Hargenrader. Kept it alive. Hartle, 3-pointer on the way. Good by Hartle on the left side. And now, Bob, it is a 9-point ball game.
And it is. That's a huge shot. What it does confidence-wise, and Coach Fox is seeing enough. He's going to go to the timeout well.
So 4:20 to go here in the third. Timeout taken here by Clarion area. Good timeout by Scott Fox that time. They led at the half by a score of 33-17. They were up by 16 points. That lead is now whittled away down to 9.
Well, you're not going to see him make any kind of wholesale adjustments. He wants to circle the wagons a little bit, make sure everybody gets on the same page, goes back to their responsibilities. You know, we talk about going cold and the offensive law. A little bit of an offensive law here for Clarion area, and they want to certainly change that, turn that trend around. We talk constantly timeouts. Usually one of two things. You're going to put the brakes on momentum, or you're going to make adjustments. That one, it was a momentum timeout.
Smale will take it out of bounds here for the Bobcats. He's going to get it in deep to Lauer.
You know, circle the wagons. You don't have to hit the panic button.
Lauer works the top of the key here for the Bobcats. Lauer picks it up top to Alston. Alston to Christian Simcoe. Simcoe has it knocked away, taken away. Hargenrader going to the other end. Hargenrader's shot no good. Fight for the ball, saved. Hargenrader with it. He's going to take a step, puts it up, no good. Christian Simcoe rips it away. Simcoe down the left side. Ball comes up top to Alston. In the lane. Ripped away, going the other way. Here's Schmader. Schmader takes it, and the offensive charge is going to be called on Schmader.
Yeah, that's a no man's land call because I don't think Schmader necessarily really wanted to put up the shot, but he had to because it's going to be a travel otherwise. He launches it, contact made. Official on top of it makes the call.
Fourth foul rung up here on Schmader. So he's in foul trouble here for North Clarion. They're going to get a sub in here quickly for him. Andrew Costner gets set to come into the ball game. Alston on the right side, dumps it down in. Gabe Simcoe's shot, no good. Rebound pulled down. That is Schmader with it. Gives it to Hartle.
Really big trip down the court here.
Hartle got a pick and takes the layup, and it's 40-33. It's a 7-point ball game.
14 now out of Hartle. And this is why I use the phrase keep your foot on the accelerator. All of a sudden now it's a 7-point ball game. The margin for error really tightens up.
Lauer spun around the defense. Good move by Lauer to get the two for Clarion. It's 42-33.
Yeah, and that's a shot that they really need to fall there.
Schmader up top it goes. Working it over to Hargenrader. Back up top to Hartle. Hartle fakes. Passes off. Schmader's shot on the way. No good. And an over to the back is going to be called on Lauer this time. It'll be North Clarion basketball.
Yep, the official makes the call. Pretty easy one to make at that point.
Hargenrader to take it out of bounds. Bounce pass right in. And the pass goes through Hargenrader's legs and out of bounds, and it's a turnover to Clarion area.
And Bobcats want to get points here, Mike. You know, the lead, not comfortable at all with it right now. But you want to be a little patient here. Again, no need to force this. Set up a high percentage shot.
Smale shot, no good. Tipped out. Alston comes down with it. Back up top to Lauer. Lauer to Christian Simcoe. Simcoe fakes, drives, puts up the shot. That's no good. Rebound pulled down. Here comes North Clarion. Here's Hartle. Hartle into the lane. Hartle around the defense. Shot good, and it's 42-35. Quickly down the court, one pass. It's to Christian Simcoe in the lane, and the foul will be called here. See who they get. That might be on Costner. Yep, so it looks like. Sub coming in for Clarion area. That's going to be Derek Smale. Take the place of Christian Simcoe.
Yeah, good move there to get some fresh legs out on the court.
Ball comes into Lauer deep. Left side, Alston into the paint. Smale kicks it back. Shot is no good. That ball in the paint again. The shot, though, is good from the right side. That is Gabe Simcoe with the 2 points.
Gabe up to 8 points now in the ball game.
9-point lead for Clarion. They led by 16 at the half. 1:23 to go here in the quarter. Hartle, 3-pointer on the way. That's no good. Ball tipped back out, saved. Here's Hartle in the lane. Hartle puts up the shot. He's fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple here.
It's a good move on Hartle. Heads to the line. He's got 16 in the ball game. Game of chess is starting a little early. Starting here in quarter number 3. A 9-point ball game. Shot is up and no good. North Clarion now 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Next shot, good. Money in the bank.
Lead is 8 for Clarion area. Penn State Du Bois third quarter. It's been a good one. Lauer up top. He's going to take the deep 3-pointer. That's short of the mark. The ball tipped out and ripped away that time by Byers.
Now, one of the big differences here in the third quarter play is the boards. The board play has been much stronger by North Clarion here. Quarter number 3.
Hartle dumped it underneath, comes back out. That ball's loose, still loose, but sliding out of bounds. Good hustle by Alston, but he did slide out of bounds in contact with the ball.
And good hustle by the official, too, to get in position on the angle.
So North Clarion basketball, 42 seconds. Comes into Hartle.
That's probably why you're not officiating anymore. You just stood back and said, I think that's what the call is.
It doesn't matter. Hartle up top, 30 seconds.
The shot's there, take it. If not, sit on it, be patient. We know they're not afraid to attempt the threes. Made 4 of them tonight.
Out of 15, they've taken 15 off the clock.
Not a problem. Gets down to about 8. You really got to get serious. And contact made with the foul.
Foul here called on Alston. 8 seconds. Second on Alston.
Yeah, those are always tough. Really under 15 seconds, and you see a foul called on you. Kind of cringe a little bit.
Morgan Raider turns around, takes the shot. It is off the mark at the buzzer. 44-36 as we go to quarter number 4. Clarion leads North Clarion. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball and explore Clarion at D9sports.com.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at clarionbank.com.
Right back to action we go here at the Clarion Area High School. It is quarter number 4. It is a Dubrook fourth quarter here on the EYT Media Network. Lauer over to Smale. Smale passes off to Lauer. 8-point lead here for Clarion Area.
Again, you don't have an issue taking a little bit of time off the clock, but we'll get some shots to fall. That lead is not very comfortable.
Alston has the pass stolen. Hargenrader with the steal. He's had a really good second half as Hargenrader.
Oh, the entire defense, they've made some great pickpocket moves.
Hartle's shot from the top of the key. It goes, and it is a 6-point ball game. 44-38.
You have to take off again. You got to get your foot back in that accelerator. A lot of time on that clock. You can bet this defense is going to try and come up with another pickpocket move. Had quite a few of them in the second half.
Alston in the lane, dumps it down to the baseline. The fake, but the travel is going to be called on Smale from the left side.
I think Smale thought a little too much on that one.
2-possession ball game. Clarion Area outscored North Clarion 17-10 in the second. But then North Clarion turned it around and outscored Clarion Area 19-11 in that third quarter. We find ourselves at a 6-point ball game. Hartle up top, working the ball to the right side. Ball dumped down into the paint, back up top to Hartle. Here's Hartle with the drive. Hartle puts up the shot, good.
Well executed play there. Again, wait for the defense to give you a little real estate to work with. It happens. Hartle now all of a sudden 21 points, leads all scorers.
4-point ball game. Timeout taken. We'll break 2, 6 minutes to go here with the fourth. 44-40. North Clarion back within 4. We'll pause 15, and you're watching Laurel Athletic District 9 basketball. Explore ClarionD9Sports.com.
And sit down.
Right back here at Clarion Area High School. 44-40 our score. 5:56 to go in this Dubrook fourth quarter. Here's Lauer to the right side. Alston over there. Dumps it down into the paint. The shot by Simcoe's off the mark, and the rebound is by Schmader. Schmader playing with 4 fouls, though, here. They'll have to be careful. Schmader into the paint, comes over, and a foul's called from behind. Gabe Simcoe will be called for the foul, and up to the line will go Ethan Carl to shoot 2 here for North Clarion.
And Simcoe, a little too much contact. Great opportunity here for Carl as he heads to the free throw line. He's got 2 already in the ball game. First shot. No good. That's the side of the rim. And the game chess continues here. Quarter number 4, just a 4-point ball game. Each coach going to the bench. That shot is up, and that's nothing but net. Playing the bank. 5 of 8 from the free throw line is North Clarion. All of a sudden, 1-possession ball game.
That's right. Just going to say it. 5.5 to go. Christian Simcoe. He'll be fouled. They're going to get the foul here. It'll be rung up on Byers. The foul here against North Clarion. 4th on Byers, so 4 on Byers, 4 on Smader here for North Clarion.
If the shot's there, you have confidence, take it. Doesn't matter whether it's 3 or 2.
Smale up top.
A little bit of trouble.
Hands it off to Lauer.
Dangerous area. He's right at midcourt.
Christian Simcoe. Back off to Lauer and up top to Smale. Smale into the lane. Smale around the defensive shot's off the mark. And it's rebounded by Schmader. 1 possession game. Shot taken by Schmader. 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Rebound Lauer. 4:44 to go.
If that shot falls, you would have heard the North Clarion crowd get mighty loud.
And how about Christian Simcoe with the drive to the hoop? Puts Clarion back up by 5.
Simcoe now 20. It's a huge shot.
Arnold, Hargenrader play and catch. Hargenrader driving into the lane, dumped it off. And the offensive foul is called on Hargenrader.
Tough call here at the 4:20 mark.
Clarion area works the ball up the court here. 4:15 to go in the ball game. Lauer hands it off to Christian Simcoe. Simcoe is going to be fouled. They're going to call the trip, and that will put Simcoe to the line for the 1-and-1.
This defense has made some great pickpocket moves, and they're tightening things up a little bit that time. The hand got caught in the cookie jar.
3rd there, Governor, on Hargenrader, so 2 with 4, 1 with 3.
Got to let him go. You can't worry about it now. You need him out on the court. Shot is up. No good.
And Byers with the rebound.
Free throws for Clarion, Mike, just 5 of 10 as a team.
Schmader to the left side. Shot taken. Hargenrader rattles the cage, but it doesn't go, and it's lost out of bounds by Clarion. Looked like Quinn and Smale kind of got locked up down there. And the ball tipped out of bounds.
The 2 players going after 1 ball. That'll happen once in a while.
Bartle up top. Underneath, found Byers, shot good. 46-43, back to a 1-possession game. 3:44 to go. Lauer right side to Smale. Smale.
I believe they're going to go with the timeout before the turnover.
Yep. Coach Fox will go with the timeout. It's a full timeout. 3:33 to go here in this one. 46-43. Clarion area up, and we'll break. You're watching Laurel Eye Clinic District 9 basketball. Explore Clarion, D9sports.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
You hear the Clarion band in the background picking us back here. Crowd's fired up on both sides. And these 2 schools, Bob, too, very familiar with each other. These boys, a lot of them play football together on the football team, but when basketball comes around, it's a whole different ball game.
No, it is. And, again, it's what I like about this part, certainly, of the district, Mike. Everybody knows everybody. You're not really going to fool anybody. It's good old-fashioned competition.
1-possession ball game. Christian Simcoe passes off to Lauer, and here we go. Lauer takes it back up top. Smale to Christian Simcoe. Smale driving into the lane, dumps that off. Kick back out. Quinn Finds Smale at the free throw line. Drive. Shot's no good, but he's fouled. Trying to see who got caught here. If that is Carl, which I think it might be. Yep, that's his third.
Yeah, not a problem. You can let him go. Got to keep him out there. Shot is up and good. And the shooter's bounce, if you will. So 47-43. Got it. Money in the bank.
5-point lead again with 3:05 to go. Here's North Clarion. Smale with the block foul on Schmader. That's only the 5th foul here against Clarion. Still a couple to give before the 1-on-1. 3 minutes exactly to go here in the quarter. Ball comes in deep to Hartle. Hartle.
This is where the ball handling skills are so important.
Hartle, three-pointer, good by Hartle, and we've got a 2-point ball game. 48-46, 2:45 to go.
That shot taken from Shippenville.
Here's Kristen Simcoe. Kicks it left side to Quinn, back up top to Lauer. 2.5. Dubrook, fourth quarter. Lauer will be fouled, and that is on Byers. And up to the line goes Lauer here. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. That's 4. Oh, they're going to call that on Hargenrader. I thought it might be Byers. You say Hargenrader, that's his 4th.
Yeah, some multiple players now, a little bit of foul trouble for North Clarion. One possession ball game. Shot goes. Mighty big one, Devin Lauer. He's got 12 now. Three-point lead. Make it 4.
Timeout taken by Clarion area. 2:27 to go in this one. 50-46. Clarion leads by 4. We'll break. It is Laurel Eye Clinic basketball and exploreClarion D9sports.com.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right, back here at Clarion Area High School, Mike Kalinowski, the Governor Bob Dunkel. 50-46 the score. It'll be North Clarion's basketball. Coach Fox uses the timeout, and it's going to allow him to set up his pressure here. We'll see if they just drop back. They are going to send most of the guys back. They will put a little bit of pressure on the inbound, but Hargenrader will come to help.
Yeah, a little bit of token pressure just to create a little traffic.
Schmader with the basketball. Stolen in the paint, tried to come underneath. Kristen Simcoe with it. Simcoe up top to Lauer.
Spread it out, make the defense come after you.
Here's Simcoe driving in the lane, and a foul is going to be called before, but at the line will be Simcoe here to shoot 2 because now 10 fouls against North Clarion.
A guaranteed double bonus. Simcoe with 20 points. Leads all Bobcat scorers in this one. By the way, that is number 5, Mike, foul-wise.
Yeah, this goes on Hargenrader, so they'll have the replacement there.
Shot's good. And that shot's good.
6-point lead, 2-possession ball game. Hartle with the basketball.
Take what the defense gives you.
Schmader, three-pointer on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound is by Byers. Back out, shot taken by Schmader again. Three-pointer good, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout's taken by North Clarion this time. Minute 47 to go.
I mentioned take what the defense gives you.
Just a quick 30. We'll keep it right here on this one. And, Bob, I'll tell you what. Well, we thought Clarion area had a pretty good halftime lead. They were up by the score 33-17. But it has been nip and tuck in this second half. But Clarion area able to just keep enough separation there. We were as close as 2 not too long ago.
Yep, just 3-point deficit right now. I had mentioned prior to that timeout, take what the defense gives you. Well, the defense gave them a lot of real estate on a 3. He makes the shot, and here we set 3-point ball game.
Payne's getting some instructions here with the lead.
Now, the big question is, in that grand game of chess, do you challenge them? Do you apply all kinds of pressure here on this inbound, or you go back and you play D? And it looks like they're just going to go back and play D.
We'll have to be careful, too. They do have a couple of other guys still with 4 fouls on the basketball court, does North Clarion. Here's Lauer into the lane, kicks it to the left side, back up top to Christian Simcoe. Clarion going to try to sit on this for a bit. Into the lane, Smale driving, Smale fouled, basket good, and Smale to the line for the old-time 3-point play.
Saw the opening, took advantage of it, muscles the shot up and in, and now goes to the free throw line as he was fouled. So good hustle play. And for Ethan Carl, that's going to be number 4 on him. Shot is up and good.
Back to a 6-point game, 2-possession ball game with 1:29. Foul will be called here on Quinn. A little too much push. And that's the 6th foul here against Clarion, so 1 more to give before North Clarion's in the 1-1.
Yeah, you got to contest, create some traffic here. Just a 2-possession ball game. The biggest key is you don't want them to score within the first 5 seconds or so, 10 tops.
Ball to Smader. Smader driving into the lane. Smader puts up the shot. It is good by Smader. 4-point ball game, 1:10 to go. Clarion up by 4.
Great control there by Schmader as he went strong into the paint.
Smale into the lane, puts up the shot. It is good by Smale. 6-point game again, 2-possession ball game, 53 to go. Underneath. Foul, basket, good by Byers. And he'll get a shot at the old-time 3-point play to make this a 1-possession ball game.
Yeah, great opportunity there for Byers as he gets that shot to fall. Very high percentage play here. Official makes sure everybody is aware. Showtime on this one.
Foul called on Lauer.
Shot is up and no good.
Foul called on the push. On the rebound. And we're going to be shooting here. Smale will go to the other end. That's 5 on Carl.
Tough one there for Carl.
4-point ball game here at Clarion area. This one tightened right up.
Dawson Smale. Shot's good. Dawson Smale now, 13 points to the ball game. Huge points coming down the stretch. And in and out, no good.
North Clarion somehow reins that one back in. Foul called on Quinn, and that will put Hartle up to the line for the 1-1 now for North Clarion with 40 seconds. It's a 5-point ball game. Flower checks back in for Alston.
Shot is off the mark.
Rebound by Byers. Kicks it up top. Shot taken by Schmader. 3-pointer. That's no good. Fight for the ball underneath. Byers put back is good. And it is a 2-point game. Or make it a 3-point game here. 58-55. 24 seconds. North Clarion's going to have to foul. They will. And that'll be called on Andrew Costner with 22 seconds.
Making a long trip down to be Devin Lauer as he heads to that free throw line. Bobcats, those of you wondering at home, 13 of 19 from the free throw line as a team. Shot is off the mark.
Big here on this one, Bob, to keep it a two-possession game. They need the free throw.
Shots up, and that's good.
Substitute coming in is Alston. He'll take the place of Lauer. Little bit of pressure put on up top, but we're going to get a timeout taken. It is a full timeout. And 22 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. 59-55 our score. We'll break. It's Laurel I Clinic District 9 basketball and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
This is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
Clarion Band in the background, bringing us back in. 59-55, it's a two-possession ball game. 22 seconds, Bob. If you're North Clarion, you got to lock, aim, fire, and get a quick foul to get any chance.
Yeah, you got to have the right personnel out there too. Everybody's got to be aware. All got to be on the same page. It's got to happen quickly. Now, you know, you work on this at practice, and really, truth be told, you work on it. You hope you never have to use it. But this is one of those times and opportunities you do.
Ball comes
doesn't
into
matter.
Hartle.
2 or 3, you just got to lock, aim, fire. And if you're Clarion, just create traffic.
Hartle kicks it back up top. They got to hurry his shot here. 13 seconds. Hartle shot. Three-pointer's good. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 1 point ball game. Foul's going to be called. It is a 1 point ball game. Christian Simcoe will go to the other end, and he'll have 2 free throws with 5.3 seconds.
Simcoe, 22 big ones here.
Foul is called on Costner. That'll be his third.
Shot is up. Good. This is another huge one, obviously. And just a 2 point ball game right now.
He
Off
misses
the mark.
it. Rebound by Clarion. 3 seconds. And we have a timeout with 3 seconds by North Clarion. We're going to keep it here. 2 point ball game. North Clarion will have the basketball with just 3 seconds.
Yeah, and a nice job of calling that quick timeout. Again, these types of offensive plays you set up, you work on in practice. You get about page 20 on the playbook here. Everybody aware of the situation. You're down by 2. If you're Clarion, create a little bit of traffic here.
Yeah, I would say yes. You don't want to foul. Well, I guess no, you don't want to foul.
You don't want to foul. I will tell you this. So right now, this guy's been money in the bank here throughout the ball game, but especially the second half. Hartle, you can't let him get wide open. You have to be well aware where he's at on the court. Again, just 3 seconds left. There's not a ton of time to get the offense set up, but whatever you do, don't give him something wide open. But also got to play smart and not commit the foul if it's a 3-point shot.
Well, here we go. Final 3 seconds. Bounce pass in. Schmader, 1 second. Schmader puts up the shot. It's no good. And Clarion area will win it by the final score of 60-58 over North Clarion. That is your final. And we'll take a quick timeout. We're going to come back and wrap it up in the postgame show. Clarion area winner, 60-58 over North Clarion. You're watching Laurel I Clinic District 9 basketball and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 2223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All right, back at Clarion Area High School. Final score here, Clarion Area winner over North Clarion 60-58. We are in the Clarion County Community Bank postgame show here on the EYT Media Network. One real quick Zocro Motors update for you. It is Karn City over Keystone 43-39 in girls action. Where's that boys action tonight? That was boys action. So boys action tonight. Keystone drops that one to Karn City by 3-4 points. And now we're going to go to the Red Bank Chevrolet stats. Governor, how do they stack up?
Well, leading the way for North Clarion, Aiden Hartle checks in 27 points, 13 points out of Colin Schmader, 8 points out of Cole Byers, 7 out of Zealand Hargan Raider, and 3 points out of Ethan Carl. Mike is a team 5 of 10 from the free throw line. What really got them back in this ball game, 7 3-pointers in the ball game. As we take a look at Clarion Area, Christian Simcoe, 23 points, 14 points out of Devin Lauer, 13 points out of Dawson Smale, 8 points out of Gabe Simcoe, and 2 points out of Ryan Alston. Ryan Alston again, 2 points, but 15 of 23 from the free throw line. Struggled a little early on from the free throw line, made up for it down the stretch, hit some big ones. They did make 1 3-pointer in the ball game.
All right, again, those stats brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. And time for the Hager Paving Player of the Game. Bob, you got all the stats in front of you. Who do you like in this one?
Yeah, the stats, we're going to buck the trend a little bit. Oftentimes we like to see that leading scorer go ahead and get that Hager Paving Player of the Game. But tonight it was Dawson Smale. Smale made some huge shots down towards the end of the ball game when it was clutch time. So Dawson Smale with 13 points is your Hager Paving Player of the ball game.
All right, Dawson Smale, your Hager Paving Player of the Game. Again, Clarion wins this one by a score of 60-58. Want to remind you, too, there is that winter storm warning in the area. A lot of schools are either going to be early dismissals tomorrow or already canceled. We are supposed to be on the air Friday night. We're keeping our fingers crossed. We'll have this Clarion area basketball team down against Union. That'll be another one as these top teams in the North Division go at it. Now, Clarion with a little bit of an advantage here with this win over North Clarion. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but keep your fingers crossed. We do know already if the game on Friday is canceled, the game will be rescheduled. It will be played on Saturday. So we already know that is what will happen. So, you just got to wait. We'll see what the weather does, Bob. You never know. Mother Nature can either fool you, make you look crazy, whatever. We don't know, but we'll find out here in about the next 24 to 36 hours.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sure we will. The odds are it's not something we want to see. Unless it's 60-degree weather. But
that's too warm.
No, it's not.
All right. Well, Robert, been a fun one. Big win for Clarion area tonight.
You want to appreciate Chase here being the producer tonight, as well as Tyler Oakes, our cameraman. Mike Kalinowski beside me. This is Governor Bob Dunkel saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great